the Day of the Dead Jam, man. It's finally here, and we are so honored today on Born to Ride TV to have the cast members of the greatest TV show. Man, what a drama this is. The Sons of Anarchy, #1 rated. These guys just deliver every week. It's twisted television. It's ultimate drama. Oh man, I tell you, Katie Seagal, it's so great to have you here on Born to Ride. What do you think of Florida? What do you think of the Day of the Dead Jam so far?
Wow, well, I haven't really walked around that much. I just flew in last night. So far, I like it. So far, I like all your Born to Ride things on your shirts, and I'm sure it'll be great.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're a powerful, when I was promoting this, I was saying, we have some powerful women part of this show. Jeanette Lee, the pool champion, the Black Widow, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, and yourself. I mean, that's some woman power right there. It's great to have you here, and you're such a great actress on the show. What's the secret to how you deliver that to make it look so real?
Well, I'd say the writing, yeah. I'd say that very good. You know, there's a lot of things that go into actually developing the characters that we're portraying, and the writing is where it starts. Then we all sort of commit to the situation we're in. You know, we're actors. We play make believe, and we do it pretty well. I think we just sort of, you know, I mean, if we were doing a lawyer show, we'd all be wearing 3-piece suits.
Yeah.
And doing that pretty well. So. You know, it's really just a matter of, it's what we do for a living, is we step into the skins of other people.
And like you said, it is acting. People think the show is real.
I know.
I mean, it's really good that you can separate the difference here.
Let me tell you something. Theo Rossi's never been this tall in his entire life. Look at how tall this kid is. Holy moly.
Yeah. And his hair's never been that high.
No.
It's pretty
The
fantastic.
humidity is just taking a life of its own. Yes.
Theo, what do you think about being here part of this jam? We appreciate you guys being here. And you did the promos for the show. It was awesome. This guy.
Yeah, this guy. It's always this guy and this guy. We were on set doing our little promos. You know, listen, it's an honor. Anytime we can come out, we know, you know, we travel all over for the fans because we are truly like a fan-based show. Like, our fans are so important to us, and we know without the fans, we don't have a job, and we love our fans. Like, a lot of shows go around and never connect with their fans, and we're lucky enough with the motorcycle community, with the rock community, with like the music community, our fans are all like tied in, military, everybody, and we're lucky enough to go meet them and hang with them all the time. So it's as cool for us as it is for them.
What a twisted show. Sometimes you watch it, you just
Who's that writer, Katie?
that writer?
Who is he? Who's married to that guy, Katie?
He's not as twisted in person, really.
But I mean, you feel the pain, you feel the passion of that. When you're watching it, you're like, wow,
Yep.
damn, that's heavy, dude. That's some heavy stuff. What do you think about that?
Well, I think this season in particular is it's kind of sad. It's very emotional. You see a lot of the relationship between Jax and Tara. It's just very heartbreaking, actually.
And it's one of those seasons that after you watch it as a whole, it's a real story. This season is a true masterpiece of a story.
Theo just said it. We are, and I say this a lot, we're on the other side of the mountain now. We have one more season after this season that's on television right now, and then it is over. So to be able to continue to connect with our fans everywhere is it is an honor, and it's great to see everybody because we're such a huge hit now around the world, and people just love our show, and it's on its way out now, and that's going to be a really sad day next year. Katie knows this, and Theo, everybody wants to be on our show. I mean, everybody in Hollywood wants to be on our show, and that's an honor because of the writing, because of the storytelling, and I don't know how this is going to end, and I don't even think Katie knows how this is going to end next year, but
She does.
She's just not telling me?
Yeah.
Jeez, Katie.
Katie, your character is so complex. It's diverse, and it's twisted, and it's just awesome, and people just live by your character.
Wow.
They live through you, and we feel it. People feel it. How does that make you feel?
Well, you know, I always think to see strong women, whether they're doing heinous acts or loving acts, on television is awesome. I think cable is finally offering opportunity to women of a certain age. I will say there's amazingly strong women in my age group that are on cable television. So I will say that, and it's also, you know, it's cool to have so many women. I think, you know, our female demographic went way up this year, a lot to do with the guys on our show, but I also like to think that they are relating to a strong female influence. Not that, she just speaks her mind. And, she's not always politically correct, but she...
There's a reason why our biggest selling shirt is "What Would Gemma Do?" because that's kind of the deal, you know what I mean? That's the deal. Because at the heart of it, it's a family drama, you know what I mean? And she's at the head of the family, that's it. It's a family drama, and that's why people relate to it. And what Sutter did so brilliant from the beginning, this is a group of character actors, man. These are people who just love to go to work, and these are blue-collar actors from the beginning, and we've never changed, and that's why I think people relate to it. We love each other, we love doing the show. That's it.
When you watch Sons of Anarchy, sometimes you're disturbed by it. You're disturbed. You're like, that's disturbing, man. What do you think of that?
Theo and I were just in Texas, and a lot of the fans were saying, I'm anxious, I have anxiety, but I can't wait for next week. I can't wait to see what happens, but I'm anxious. So, yeah, this show's got it all.
It's good storytelling. It's like reading a book, and you just can't wait to turn the page and get to the end. That's the job of the storyteller, is to put that all together. We're just little pawns in his play.
Well, guys, I can't thank you so much. Really. One more thing. I know you're involved in a lot of charity for the troops. You want to plug that?
Yeah, just go to bootcampaign.com. We're doing stuff like that. We have so many different charities we all promote constantly, but, for military-wise, Boot Campaign, we've, Katie sings, him and I we go all over. We're doing everything we can to show the troops that when they come back, we give back. So that's always a big thing for us. Thank you.
I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. I tell you what, people, the Born to Ride Day of the Dead right here. Sons of Anarchy on the set. We can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Born to Ride. Born to Ride Day of the Dead jam. I'm telling you, it's going up. David Allan Coe is on stage right now, and I'm with two of the hottest guys on television right now because it's the History Channel's like #1 show, man. Kevin and Danny from Counting Cars, Counts Custom.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, you guys are killing it, brother.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Thank you for having us down here at this magnificent rally, man. We're here to have a really good time, man. This is going to be cool.
And now you know motorcycles, man. I mean, tell me some of the. What you have a shop over there? Tell me about your shop in Vegas.
Sure. Counts Customs has been a licensed shop for a little over 15 years now. We're also a licensed manufacturer of custom motorcycles. We build choppers from the ground up. We build all kinds of bikes, but my personal favorites, of course, are the long bikes. So I'm really into the rigid, down on the ground, very long. I'm hooked on Sugar Bear springers, the very long springers. My daily rider is 32 inches over stock, narrow springer from Sugar Bear. The bike's about 10.5 feet long, so yeah, it's all about the bikes, man.
And now people tell me you're the brains behind the whole thing. Is that true?
Well, let's just say that I try and keep this man in line. It's tough. He's a car nut. He's a full-fledged car nut, and I got to keep him. I got to keep him. I got to show him what's real and what isn't, and then try and make sure that we're keeping it a business, and it's just not a hobby shop, because the hobby shop, we won't be in business very long. So we're doing something right, but it's a struggle every day for me. Absolutely.
Now, how is it though when he walks anywhere, and now he's got to be one of the most recognizable guys in any airport? He's almost like Elvis, Is he not recognizable or what?
Shh, you can't say that, man. You can't say that, because then somebody will think he's a diva. So you can't do that. But you know what? He is for real. And he has no acting skills whatsoever. So what you see is what you get. And listen, we're blessed by God. We believe in God, and we have a big faith that we follow. Yep. And the other thing is that we treat people how we want to be treated, and we're big supporters of the military. Yep. and benefits. We give to charities, and we do all the right thing. We give back. You can't outgive God. So that's what we try and do.
Yep. Now, what's in the future for Counting Cars, man? I mean, you got to have some cool stuff coming up.
We're right in the middle of shooting season 3 as we speak right now. We got the fly out here. Thank you so much, man. We got the fly out here and spend the weekend with you guys, which is awesome. We're going right back tomorrow. We've got a whole bunch more work to do. But season 3, you're going to see some very different and some very cool things. I guarantee you, no disappointments, man. We're turning it up a notch.
And if you grew up in the 70s, you're really going to appreciate it.
That's awesome. So Danny,
this man lives in the 70s.
Yeah, man, I'm lost.
Retro, baby, retro.
Absolutely.
So when we come out to Vegas, can we look you up, man? Can we come to the shop, do a profile in the shop?
Absolutely, man. You come to my place. You come out to Vegas. Counts Customs. We're open 7 days a week, so anybody can come and wander around, take a tour, look at the joint. But you guys come out, let us know, walk around, we'll look at some stuff, we'll talk about some cars.
Awesome, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. These are the good guys, man. The good guys. Good people like this is what TV is all about these days. It's about Americana. It's about supporting the troops, but being real, man. Being real to your passion. That's what it's all about right here on Born to Ride. And we'll be right back with more on Born to Ride from the Day of the Dead Jam.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Imported from Detroit, baby.
We're at the Born to Ride Day of the Dead Jam, and I'm sitting out here with my friend David Allan Coe. Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous David Allan Coe. Millions and millions of hits. David, how you doing today, pal?
Well, I'm doing okay, considering everything. I'm doing pretty good.
You're a country music icon, I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Give us a little history on that.
As a songwriter, I've had over 200 songs that I've written on the charts. I've had, as an artist, 86 #1 records in this country and abroad. I've written over 10,000 songs. Still writing every day. Still recording.
One of your songs, it's Johnny Cash, help me get out of prison. That's actually a line in the song. That's really the truth. I think the viewers would like to know a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, John came to the prison that I was in to do a show, and I paid a trustee 5 cartons of cigarettes to take some of my songs and give them to Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash wrote a letter to the parole board in the state of Ohio and asked them to commute my sentence from death row to life in prison. He said he thought I was the greatest living songwriter in the world. So 5 years later, they commuted my sentence from death row and to life in prison, and they sent me to the Marion Correctional Institution in Marion, Ohio. And after 2 years, I was released on parole and allowed to go to Nashville to pursue my career as a songwriter and a singer. And 10 years later, with the help of all my friends in Nashville that signed a paper, the governor of the state of Ohio restored me to my rights as an American citizen.
It's an amazing story. It's been an amazing journey with you, and you've gone a long, long, long way. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, the guy is a legend. This is David Allan Coe, the real David Allan Coe, the real songwriter. The stories that you sing in your songs are mostly true stories. I know that, and I don't know. Do you have a favorite song, David, or you just...
Songs are like children, you love them all for different reasons. I've been in the Outlaws Motorcycle Club for 47 years. I'm now retired from the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. I still, see a lot of my brothers, but I am retired. I was the first man to ever be on the cover of Easy Rider magazine. Only women were on the cover of Easy Rider magazine. 1984, David Allan Coe was on the cover.
I'm going to tell you something. All our viewers in the entire world appreciates David Allan Coe. David, thanks for taking a few minutes of your time here with us on Born to Ride Television. We really appreciate it. Y'all stay tuned. David Allan Coe. All right, man.
So when it comes down to the data, it turns out the team's reaction time was nearly twice as fast while riding the electric-powered Livewire compared to when they were riding the gas-combusting FXDR. What really caught the analytics team by surprise was how fast and consistently the electric motor was able to put traction down to the tarmac, which allowed the Livewire to hit the 60-foot mark of the track 1/100th of a second faster, and 2/100th of a second faster to the 300-foot mark than its gas-powered opponent.
You have that instant power on demand feel. It's connected to your hand. There's nothing that's delayed. It's just, when you ask it to go, it says okay and how much.
I think it's something that feels like closer to our drag bike than like a regular motorcycle, because our drag bike pulls roughly 3 Gs leaving the starting line, and this thing here has that feeling, you know, when you first hit it, because it's instant. Unlike a conventional motorcycle where you're releasing the clutch and you have to modulate it, this is just crack it and go.
Andrew was the quickest and most consistent of the group, as he was able to record multiple .047 reaction times. Andrew's best reaction on the Livewire was just a blink of an eye off an average start on the Harley-Davidson Pro Stock race machine. We calculated the 6 best reaction times on both machines, and the consistency was only .027 seconds different on the Livewire. We also found when riding the gas-powered FXDR, the difference in top 6 reaction times was .132, which is 5 times less consistent.
My reaction time on the FXDR was way slower because I was so unsure of what was going to happen and how to slip the clutch and how much gas to give it. And the Livewire was so much easier. I was able to hold on better, get my feet set where I wanted, and just turn the throttle. And it was so much more fun because the fear of what was going to happen was gone. It was just fun.
They say less is more. And through the data, we found that proved to be true. With distractions like exhaust noise, the vibration from the engine, or the operation of the transmission removed, the riders focused on the task at hand and were able to record faster, more consistent reaction times on the Livewire.
Riding the FXDR, you're worried about getting the RPM right, making sure the clutch feels right, and then when the tree comes down, you have to slide the clutch out and apply throttle to keep it hooked up and not overspin, but also accelerate as hard as you can. With the Livewire, you're sitting there staged. All you're thinking about is, when the tree comes down, I just gotta gas. It's a lot easier to focus. You know, it's something that somebody could throw a leg over the motorcycle and pick up very easily. You just have to grab the throttle and go.
Advancements in technology have a tremendous influence in racing, and the best riders in the world always find a way to get the most performance from their equipment, even if it's something new and unfamiliar.
So one of the things that I think makes the electric side of it very interesting is the way it can really bring in potentially new people.
I'm sure that there will be an electric vehicle race held at some point, and you're gonna see what people have to offer with Livewires and any other options all the way out there. But it's already proven that it can be fast and repeatable and an awesome joyride.
If the performance of the Livewire and the skill of the riders in this test are an indicator of things to come, we're sure to see an unbeatable combination in the near future.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
Born to Ride.